BIBAC presents the national anthem of the Philippines. It shows the historic event that occurred in our country in the past years. It shows the following events.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Tagumpay sa Mactan 1521. It showed how Lapu-Lapu defeats the Spanish forces under the command of Portuguese explorer and Ferdinand Magellan at Mactan Island. Pagkamartir ng Gomburza, 1872. Three Filipino priests, Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, were executed by Garrote on 17th of February, 1872. Sigaw ng Pugad Lawin in 1896. Katipuneros tears their cedulas to signify their separation from Spain. It led the Philippine independence from Spain. Kabayanihan ni Jose Rizal, 1896. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado, A. Alonso Realonda, was a Filipino patriot who excelled in many fields of life and profession. He wrote the novels Nolimi Tangere and El Filibusterismo, which tells the story of colonial Philippines and its people who suffered under the Spaniards. He was executed at Bagumbayan Field in Kawit, Cavite on December 30, 1896. Paglikha ng Watawat. During his exile in Hong Kong, General Aguinaldo designed the flag as it looks today. Mrs. Marcelo Agoncillo sewed it with the help of her daughter Lorenza and Mrs. Josefina Herbosa, niece of Dr. Jose Rizal. The white triangle stands for equality, the upper blue stripe for peace, truth, and justice, and the lower red stripe for patriotism and valor. The sunburst of 8 rays inside the triangle represented the first 8 provinces that took up arms against Spain. The 3 stars symbolizes Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The flag was taken to the Philippines by General Aguinaldo. It was hoisted officially at Kawit, Cavite on June 12, 1898 in connection with the proclamation of the Philippine independence. From that date, it has served as the national flag of the Philippines. Proklamasyon ng Kasarinlan ng Pilipinas in 1898. General Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the short-lived Philippine Republic, raised the Philippine flag for the first time, declaring the independence of the Philippines on June 12, 1898. Ang huling pagtatanggol sa Tirad Pass in 1899. Digmaang Pilipino-Amerikano from 1898 up to 1913. Pagtatatag ng Commonwealth ng Pilipinas in 1935. Commonwealth was designed as transnational administration for the country's full achievement of independence. President Manuel L. Quezon, first president who established the Commonwealth of the Philippines. It was the administrative body that governed the Philippines aside from a period of exile in the Second World War from 1942 to 1945. When Japan occupied the country, it replaced the insular government. Ikalawang Digmaang Pandaigdig, 1941 to 1945. Japan launched a surprise attack on the Philippines. The Commonwealth government toppled the Philippine Army into U.S. Army Forces Far East. Revolution of EDSA in 1986. People's Power Revolution is the 1986 event in the Philippines that toppled President Ferdinand Marcos after alleged cheating in the 5th presidential election.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.